Why did Devon LARRATT lose to LEVAN Saginishvili? I think the short answer to this question is quite obvious. LEVAN is stronger than Devon. And of course this is true, but what I want to address in this video is a question that I think a lot of people are wondering. And that question is, why did Devon LARRATT win center table in round 1 and then end up losing the entire super match? If Devon is the endurance king, how could he take LEVAN's wrist in the first round and then end up losing the whole match because LEVAN is the one that made a comeback? And I think the answer to this question is a technical one. In this match, there were multiple win conditions necessary for Devon to have a chance. One of those win conditions was for Devon's back pressure and pronation to be strong enough for him to crack LEVAN's wrist. And it turns out that based off of round 1, this win condition may have been met by Devon. Devon did look really good in that first round, and I think a lot of people may have thought that he was going to win after that. However, there is a major problem. Devon's ability to crack LEVAN's wrist is only one of the necessary win conditions. There is a different win condition that must take place first in order for this one to even matter, and that is that Devon must force LEVAN to hold on to him. Forcing LEVAN to hold on is the only thing that will give Devon access to even attack LEVAN's wrist in the first place. In order to do this, Devon needed to defeat LEVAN in the fight for height. He needed to defeat his radial deviation and elbow flexion. And in rounds 2 through 4, LEVAN totally dominated Devon in the fight for height. So what happened in round 1 then? I'm not sure if LEVAN planned to attempt this move going into the match or if he just totally fell asleep at the wheel. But for whatever reason, LEVAN didn't really fight that hard for height in round 1. He actually just willingly decided to hold on to Devon. By doing this, he was gifting Devon full access to attack his wrist, and it turned out that Devon's back pressure and pronation has become very strong since he was able to take LEVAN's wrist in that round. But the issue for Devon is that in every round after this, LEVAN changed up his technique. Initially, he kind of allowed his wrist height to drop and just tried to contain Devon with his cupping. But in rounds 2 through 4, he did fight for height. He started posting with his knuckles pointed straight up, rocking off his elbow, and using his insanely strong bicep to generate height. Once LEVAN was able to win this battle, Devon no longer had any access to even try to attack LEVAN's wrist. LEVAN protected his wrist using this alternate technique. And this is why all of a sudden, LEVAN started crushing Devon. Devon's entire top roll chain versus only LEVAN's cupping might actually be pretty close. However, Devon's ability to rise versus LEVAN's ability to rise is not close. Like, not close at all. Devon got totally destroyed once LEVAN changed his technique. And I have to say, I was very impressed by LEVAN's calm demeanor in this match. He did not look worried at all after round 1. He simply took a deep breath, adjusted his technique, and then destroyed his opponent. Awesome technical performance by LEVAN Saginishvili.